What if I told you that one African queen stood against one of Europe's most powerful empires and refused to surrender? When Portuguese officials denied her a chair during a diplomatic meeting, Queen Nzinga made a decision that would become one of the most famous moments in African history. She ordered one of her attendants to kneel, sat on the attendant's back as though it were a royal throne, and negotiated as an equal. That single act sent a clear message. She would never accept being treated as inferior. This is the extraordinary story of Queen Nzinga. Long before she became queen, Nzinga was born into the royal family of the Kingdom of Ndongo, located in what is now modern-day Angola. From an early age, she displayed remarkable intelligence and determination. Unlike many royal daughters of our time, Nzinga learned the skills of leadership alongside the men of the court. She listened as elders settled disputes. She observed military strategies. She studied diplomacy and the responsibilities of governing a kingdom. Her father, King Kulianji, recognized her sharp mind and often trusted her judgment on matters of leadership. No one could have imagined that the young princess would one day become the greatest defender of her people. But beyond the borders of Ndongo, a powerful new threat was already approaching. During the 16th and 17th centuries, Portuguese ships arrived along the west coast of Africa. At first, they came seeking trade, but trade soon turned into conquest. The demand for enslaved people grew rapidly, and many African kingdoms found themselves under increasing pressure. The Kingdom of Ndongo was no exception. Portuguese forces expanded deeper into the region, building forts and forming alliances that threatened the kingdom's independence. Conflict became unavoidable. As war spread across the land, Nzinga realized that protecting her people would require far more than strength alone. It would require wisdom, patience, and courage. As the conflict between Ndongo and Portugal intensified, peace negotiations became unavoidable. In 1622, Nzinga traveled to meet the Portuguese governor in Luanda. But when she entered the room, she noticed something unusual. The governor sat comfortably on an elegant chair. For her, there was no seat. It was a calculated insult. The Portuguese expected her to stand, while they remained seated, symbolizing their superiority. Nzinga refused to accept the humiliation. Without hesitation, one of her attendants knelt beside her. She calmly sat on the attendant's back, placing herself at the same height as the governor. she would negotiate as an equal. That remarkable act became one of the most famous moments in African history. But diplomacy alone would not stop the growing threats. Soon, Queen Nzinga would lead her people into a struggle that would last for decades. As the years passed, Queen Nzinga continued to strengthen her kingdom through diplomacy as well as military leadership. She worked to rebuild communities, restore stability, and protect her people whenever peace was possible. When she died in 1663, she left behind far more than a kingdom. She became a symbol of courage, resilience, and African leadership. Today, Queen Nzinga is celebrated throughout Angola and across the world. Queen Nzinga's story is one of courage, wisdom, and unwavering determinations. At a time when powerful empires sought to dominate her homeland, she stood firm and defended her people with both diplomacy and strength. Her greatest weapon was not only the army she commanded, it was the fearless spirit that refused to accept defeat. If you enjoyed this documentary, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Africa Beyond Maps, and turn on notifications so you never miss another journey into Africa's hidden history. Until next time, keep exploring, because beyond the maps lies the real story.